Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Food is life. Do you agree with me that food is life? Well, then stop eating stuff that's killing you. Why are you eating stuff that's killing you if food is life? Food is life. This is something, I actually thought about this for a long time. This quote, like, if food is life, why are you eating stuff that's killing you? And it happened when I went to personal training education. And I was fasting, and as you all know, the first rule of fasting is you do not talk about fasting with normies unless you have to, because you're going to have to explain it so much, and a lot of people, they just pretend to be interested. You know, I love to educate someone that's genuinely interested, but a lot of people, as you know, they just ask you so they get something to tear down, so that they don't have to consider that, hey, maybe this is something that I should be doing, because it seems way too difficult. So, as always, it's easier to just attack the thing, right? But so, as I went to training school, and I had to, I guess, I don't remember exactly, but I guess they wanted me to taste something or something, and I was like, no, I'm actually fasting. And so I had to tell them a bit about why I do that, but in the end, this one girl still said, but why though? Food is life. And the thing with this girl is that she was very fat and clearly unhealthy, clearly suffered from bad mental health, everything like that. And you know, she was a nice girl, but to everyone but herself apparently, because she was obviously eating stuff that was killing her. And that was the thought I had when she said that. The immediate thought I had, like, why then are you eating stuff that's killing you? But I didn't say that. It wasn't like the time to be so aggressive. It was at the beginning of school. You don't know, you don't want to be too mean too fast to people, right? But yeah, guys, this is a funny thing. The more just you are in line with the truth, the more you see the truth, dare to acknowledge the truth and speak the truth, the easier these kind of little just witty points come out of you. You know, like, food is life. Yeah, but then stop killing yourself with it. You know, because it just happens. Reality, the truth, it has a certain melody to it, right? So the thing is, guys, food is life. We literally die if we don't eat. After, you know, if we fast for too long, we'll die in the end. We need to eat. But all these ultra-processed, hyper-palatable junk foods, they are just energy. You're just surviving off of them, you know. They don't nourish your body whatsoever. In fact, they make you sick in many different ways. They destroy your body. It's just that you literally get some kind of fuel to keep going. You don't die, you know. But if you eat the right kinds of food, you actually build your body. You don't get sick, you get stronger. And so this is the thing, guys. We have the opportunity today to, do you understand that a lot of people, like, food was life for them, you know, they got bread. Poor people back in the day had to survive off of crap food, you know. They were grateful to even be able to get that, but of course they get malnourished and get sick in different ways, right? And now we actually have, all of us have the opportunity to at least eat decent food. You know, people go like, hey, it's expensive and stuff. The same people, you know, that will go out and buy shit food and drinks for, you know, hundreds of dollars, thousands of Swedish crowns in a weekend, you know, they think healthy food is too expensive. But no. If you do the right priorities, you'd have to be very, 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 very poor not to be able to eat at least somewhat healthy food, you know. Still, what are we doing, most of us, with this amazing opportunity that most human beings have not been able to have? Lots of us, we think food is life. It's more like food is a fucking drug. We eat because it tastes good. It's nice. It tastes good in my mouth. But you have the opportunity to actually build your body build your body up. Give it what it needs, what it wants, what it yearns for to become the strongest and best that it can be. So you gotta eat for purpose, guys, not for pleasure. And the whole point is that when you start prioritizing eating for purpose, actually eating for life, not for death, you will find a lot of food that is life and that is also life. You know, I love all the food that I eat. I mean, there are certain things that I almost do a little bit for the difficult, like eating raw garlic and liver. It's healthy, and that I admit it's not the tastiest things, those two things in particular. But when I eat my solar shake, you know, you can go to the Solar Night diet video to see exactly what that is. But I just love it. This is like a dessert to me, and it's great. It's very, very healthy. packed with nutrition. When I eat my potatoes and beef patties with some butter or tallow, my carrot on the side, some sauerkraut, you know, some salt, and sometimes high quality barbecue sauce even. Sometimes I treat myself to a little bit of that. But even without the sauce, I think it tastes amazing. And when I make my like omelette things, some eggs and salmon and butter, or eggs or something else and butter, I just love it. So this is the thing, guys. A lot of people, they are not there yet. They are not there yet, and I know that because I was not there yet. For me, before I started this fitness journey, I was just kind of a general degenerate, you know, general hedonist. I look at a cheap thrill, and so of course I ate a bunch of junk food, but it was never my biggest vice. Like when I felt really down and bad, I didn't like comfort eat. It was just like a lazy habit. Like, yeah, we're doing all this, we're gonna, you know, I don't know, smoke weed or drink and just play video games and stuff. And we also have the shit food and candy and stuff to eat, right? But if you have lived that lifestyle, no matter if food is like your big vice or not, you're gonna have some food addiction, and also the healthy food will taste just less interesting to you at that point, because that's how it works, guys. Even with food, it's one hell of a drug. If you start taking some kind of drug that gives you high, but all of a sudden it doesn't give you the same effect, so you raise the dose, and you raise the dose, and you raise the dose, and all of a sudden the initial dose you don't feel anything of. It's the same with the food. Like, of course, it's not that you literally don't feel the taste at all, but all these foods that are supposed to taste amazing to you, like more plain foods, like some steak, potatoes and butter, might be too boring for you now. And because your dopamine receptors and your taste buds have become so dull to this. The beautiful news I have for you is, because the first year or so of my fitness journey, I had to kind of be disciplined. You know, I was tempted, even if it was never my big vice, I was tempted in many situations. And sometimes when I was walking in the, you know, grocery store, food store, and I saw all these things, I was kind of like, wow, am I really not getting to eat this again? Wow, is that the choice I made? But then I started doing the fasting, and it sort of just happened. It's how I discovered this, and why I talk so much on it about it on my channel. That because I was kind of fascinated with fasting, so I experimented with it a lot. And since I was into fitness and stuff, you know, I planned my refeed, so I'm not thinking, even if I still could have some cravings for it, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm gonna break my fast with junk food. No, because I was also using it to cut, right? And so I always bought the good food, the meat, potatoes, vegetable, fruit kind of thing, you know. And that's what I had on my refeeds. And just having done all this fasting with refeeds on good whole foods, I just noticed that hunger isn't really a big issue for me anymore. And I fucking love the food I'm eating now. Well, it tastes so much more. I don't remember. I ate kind of similar things earlier. I don't remember it tasting this good. But it does, because the fasting, it's both that you don't get hungry as often, is the insulin sensitivity a lot. You restore your insulin sensitivity. A lot of people are insulin resistant to some degree, you know, pre-diabetic or so. I wouldn't say necessarily that I was, but you know, but it wasn't on point. But also, you re-synthesize your taste buds and dopamine receptors so that you now have access to more in the taste of these whole foods that you did before. So that's the beautiful thing, guys. I know it might seem far away right now, but you gotta trust in what I say here. And if you follow the advice I give you on this channel, implement the fasting, do it for long enough, consistently. What I would recommend the most for people is to go through some kind of routine, whether you're losing weight or not, by the way. With a weekly fast of 48 to 72 hours, and then keeping food on point with a refeed and the rest of the week, and doing this over and over and over, you're now building a new habit of the way you eat, and every time you fast, you come closer to the optimal insulin sensitivity and resynthesizing, difficult words to say for a Swede, your dopamine receptors and taste buds. And now you can actually see that food is life. I eat the stuff that actually gives me life, makes me stronger and healthier and happier because of that. And I enjoy it. Food is life too at the same time. Okay, guys. I'm a bit tired today, but this is the only opportunity I had to record this video. I'm gonna go pick up a chair that's been repaired, and then I have just a whole bunch of client calls today. So I hope the video was decent, even though I had to not force it out. I wanted to do this video, but I haven't slept great and I'm a little stressed. I'll say this now. It's only that the one time I remember to remind you guys of my live stream, I'm telling you that there won't be a live stream on this Saturday because I will be going away. I'll be doing something very exciting that I'll make a vlog for you guys about and put out afterwards. But it might be the case that I can, on a train on the Sunday, do a live stream. It kind of depends on, you know, what do you say? I know that one of the trains I have to be in like the quiet, what do you even say? One of the fucking things that's connected to each other, like trails, I don't know. So I might be able to do it on Sunday, but I'm not sure. But you know, that would be spontaneous in that case. We'll see. Well, I feel like I truly lost myself here at the end, but please comment. What do you think? Is food life, or is food life? Food is life. Please like and comment anyway. All comments and likes help support the channel, helps more people see it, so I appreciate it a lot. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, all that kind of cool shit, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.